Welcome back to Morgan Dollar Mondays with Massabesic Gold and Silver. This week I'm going to be showing off a nice 1878 San Francisco Morgan Silver dollar. So I hope you stick around for that. I am Dean with Massabesic Gold and Silver. Thank you so much for choosing my channel this week. Out of all of the channels on YouTube, you decided to stop by and check out my coin channel. So thank you so much for that, and I hope you put lots in the comments. So here it is, our nice example of an 1878 San Francisco Morgan Silver dollar. These are really great, plentiful in mint state grades, typically in that mint state 62 to mint state 64. There are some nice gem examples out there. This is very close to that. It's got this really beautiful sunset kind of toning here in front of Liberty's face. Really, really nice. Really beautiful strike as well. You can see that here. Overall, and as Bowers says, that usually these have really decent luster, but more satiny than deeply frosty, and I think that this is exactly that. On the reverse here, we have kind of some doubling here in the S mint mark, which is kind of cool. I was unable to find, any documentation on a double S or a S over S. So I'll have to do some more research on that, but let's take a closer look at that S. As you can see here, it definitely has some doubling or maybe an S over S look to it. So this reverse is of the 78, so this has the parallel fletchings here in the arrows. You can see how they all are parallel to one another. With the 79, you'll get a different reverse, kind of that reverse that we all know and love. You can note here that there are a lot of contact marks here and there, mostly in the fields, but some also on the eagle itself. I will say I really like the breast feathers of the eagle here on the 78. I just like the look of him, the more detail that they have compared to the later dates of the Morgan dollars. But you can't have it all, I guess. But the 78 reverse is quite cool. There's another look at that S. Overall, I was really disappointed with the shape of the holder. When it arrived, I had to do some restoration on it. So there's quite a heavy marks on this holder. You can especially see right there. And I don't really understand why people do that. The holder is part of what people are buying the coin for. So it's kind of frustrating that they don't take care of it, especially since this is a newly graded CACG coin. But, so I had to do a little cleanup there. All right, enough talking about the holder. Let's talk about this coin. It absolutely has really nice satiny luster. You can see here relatively a clean cheek, but unfortunately there's just too many contact marks in the fields and a little bit on the devices as well, with some spots that brought this coin grade down a little bit. It's almost got that gem grade look to it, but just not enough. The reverse is quite nice, a little bit of toning there, but again, there's just too many contact marks in the fields and on the devices, especially on that eagle. That would just bring this down to the mid-state 64 grade, and that's what it is. I agree with it. This was a legacy coin, which is kind of cool. And it's just really beautiful overall. I do like the luster. I think some people might not like it, but I do like the satiny luster here with this coin. Also with the 1878S, there are quite a few that have planchet striations on the cheek of Miss Liberty. So that's something to look out for. If you're interested in having a coin with planchet striations, then absolutely you can find a nice 78S that has them. But in the Encyclopedia of Morgan and Peace dollars, Van Allen and Malice brings this point up, that there are quite a few of those 78S's out there with the planchet striations, which those are those parallel lines, especially on the cheek of Miss Liberty. And it might not be something that you want. A lot of Carson City issues have those planchet striations as well, and they are due to the weak strikes, which is just not fully forcing the planchet against all of the die, so you'll get those striations from, or roller marks as some people call them. again, it doesn't really affect the value too much unless you want a coin without them. You're obviously not going to pay for it. So Bowers does recommend steering clear of coins with planchet striations, but if you just want a nice numismatic example of a planchet striation, the 78S, you can absolutely find it. I don't know why you would, but you know me, I'm kind of a geeky kind of guy, so I like that kind of stuff. So I like having one example in my collection, and I do. I have a nice Carson City that actually has some planchet striations. All right, well, I wanted to also show you today some of my other San Franciscos. So I've been working on trying to collect all of the San Francisco mint Morgan dollars. And I've been doing that over the last couple years. I found some nice examples in PCGS holders with CAC stickers, or I should say some of them with CAC stickers. So I just want to compare the reverses real fast here. So that's a 78 reverse right here with the parallel fletchings. And here is your 79 reverse with that top fletching kind of going out at an angle. So, and you'll notice a difference too with the breast feathers of the 78S to the breast feathers of the 79 reverse. Now, there are some 79 reverses that or I should say 79 coins with the 78 reverse. And like I said, that's kind of a cool variety to find. I'm currently in the hunt for a nice AU 58 example. Here's another 79S. This one here I really like. This one has more of a frosty luster. You can see that kind of frostiness on the devices. Really, really nice. Great strike. But again, as Bowers talks about, the majority of the San Francisco mints has great strikes, at least in those early years, 78 through 82. And they just are really phenomenal. Easy to find those. It's a nice Mint State 66 example, and you'll note that it says the reverse of 1879. Here's a nice 1880 San Francisco. If you went back and watched my Overdate video, this is one of those coins I showed. This is the 0/9 variety of the 1880S. Really nice Mint State 64 in a PCGS holder. Moving on, here's another example of an 1880S Overdate. I'll put that in the details of this video, so if you want to go back and watch that. This is also a really nice example. I really like the luster on this coin. Really flashy. The reverse is quite nice. Has a little bit more of a frosty look to it compared to the obverse. But just a really nice overall. And this is another Overdate. This has the 8/7 Overdate. And if you go back and watch that video, I do a little bit more explaining with that. Let's keep moving on, though. Here's a nice, this is one of my favorite coins in my collection. This is the 1880S Proof-like. This is just beautiful. I love the toning on this coin. And my hope is to send it off to CACG relatively soon. I might be doing that this year because CACG, if you haven't heard, has opened up a membership or club for grading coins. So I might be sending these off to have them put into new holders. Here's another 81 San Francisco. This is, again, one of my favorite coins, Mint State 65, beautiful gem with beautiful toning on it. Again, this is another coin I might send off this year to CACG to have it put in one of their new holders as a legacy coin. Let's see, move on here. Another 81S. This is another one. This is a blast white coin. I do like having two of the same sometimes, especially when it comes to the San Franciscos. They're just so beautiful. Like, look at the luster here. The strike, again, quite beautiful, and then the luster is just so fancy to me. Look at how beautiful that is. Anyway, I'm an idiot. Don't worry about it. Just keep moving on. I just, I could just look at these coins all day long. Anyway, just ignore me. All right, next one here is this really nice 82 San Francisco. Again, great strike, great luster. This is a nice gem example, blast white. Yeah, just really nice. Also CAC stickered. Also might be a legacy coin in its future. I don't know. I might do it. I might not. I go back and forth because I have no problems with PCGS. I think the grade is accurate. Even with the sticker, I think the grade is accurate. Or without it, I should say. Here is this very interesting 1885S. This is that one that's an XF40, but I really question that they put this. This should be a details coin, and they put this in the wrong holder at CACG. Maybe I'll put that in the details too, and you can watch that video on that one. Here's this really cool 1888 San Francisco. One of my favorite coins. This is a VAM 13. You can go back and watch that video. This is the gouged eagle here. Just really cool. Overall, yes, it's a 62, but you still have that beautiful luster, beautiful strike, and just a really nice look. Even though it's a 62, it still is pleasing to the eye overall. Yes, lots of contact marks. That's why it's a 62. Anyway, still a nice coin. What else do I got here? Let me look. Oh, yes. This one's another one of my favorites. This is that 1890 San Francisco. This is in a PCGS holder. Really, really beautiful luster. A little bit of a weaker strike compared to the other coins, but, to me, I thought the luster was really beautiful. And this is a nice Mint State 63. Let's see. And here is our 1891S. Decent strike overall, really beautiful luster, good look overall. Nice Mint State 63 on this one as well. Just a nice choice coin. If you're just looking for a nice coin to have, this is one of them. Got a decent deal on that one too. Again, I might send that off to CACG to have it legacied, but we'll see. All right, and then we're back to our 1878 San Francisco. As you can tell, I've got a lot of San Franciscos to collect moving forward, and I'm absolutely looking at some of those. A lot will be in that more AU range than Mint State, but that's because I'm getting into some pricier coins. But again, just looking at this coin here, just a really beautiful coin. I'm glad I purchased this for the collection here at Massabesic Gold and Silver. I might even try to get a gem one of these someday, but right now I really like that coin and picked it up at a decent price. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you put lots in the comments about what you think about these coins, or what you think about the San Francisco Mint, or what you think about CACG or PCGS or NGC, anything like that. You know me, I love hearing it. All right, everybody, until we meet again, stay safe and continue to enjoy.